Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So we can have healthy relationships outside of ourselves, but it comes from managing your emotions. You can identify your intuition, because in the air, somebody, maybe a Leo person, is maybe looking at a battle, maybe. We're looking at rivals, looking at challenges, looking at obstacles. We're looking at people, okay, that's fighting over other people's properties. Maybe the Emperor, oh, King of Wands. Maybe King of Wands looking at a conflict, okay? Maybe he's looking dead in the eye of these challenges, okay? Because now someone has the wisdom and the knowledge that they have a conflict. Maybe a King of Wands has a conflict. But looking at groundship, looking at a rival, because somebody was spying or someone's looking. Maybe an air sign person is looking or turning their back to a conflict with a Leo person. Maybe they're seeking more into self-love because they're holding on to the truth. Because now we can see someone's quite intuitive, but someone's very curious about a battle or a conflict with maybe an air sign or maybe with a fire sign person. Because now we're looking at an air sign person, the Empress. Somebody's very curious about an air sign person, because now they have a conflict with the Empress. And now we see a situation. Somebody was looking and someone feels unfulfilled because someone had a surprise. Now that surprise comes to a conflict because someone's very curious about maybe someone's unfulfillment. So they bring a battle on purpose. Someone's raining, someone's crying, and someone's looking at someone crying about a loss maybe. Because now they're looking at someone's stability. Because someone feels like they're the wounded warrior. And someone's looking, they're very curious about this wounded warrior. But they've got the strength and an ability to rebuild a treehouse of knowledge. A house of knowledge. And not a house of cards. Oh, maybe a Leo person. Could be a Buddhist person. Could be meditating, looking at self-love. Alright? Maybe after a fulfillment or a surprise became a loss because somebody was very curious, spying, stalking. Somebody was taking someone's private information and intellectual property. So someone now is doing fast speed talking. Maybe someone's come to someone's community to have a discussion. They don't care. They're coming with armor. They know there's a conflict, maybe with an air sign person, maybe a fire sign person feels like this way. Because someone's doing some real blunt talking. There was a challenge. There was obstacles. Somebody was very icy towards an air sign person. But in between the situation, it's about stability. It's about reunions, about twin flames, about family. But someone feels there was a surprise, but it went into a conflict, a challenge with other rivals. So now someone's looking at maybe a masculine coming forward. Could be a fire sign person or an air sign masculine. Because now you're looking at maybe someone has an urge to create. Because maybe they're looking at a new project. They're being very inspired. They have that urge to create. Okay. But it's come with a challenge, you know. Because there was too many people stalking, spying, being very curious. Because they were looking at someone at home alone. And they created purpose challenges to a Two of Cups. Someone has a challenge. Maybe want to fight for a Two of Cups. Maybe an air sign person, a masculine. Looking at going to someone's community. Or it could be a Leo person just in that thought, but maybe conflicted whether to do or not. But they can lay down with the devil. That's your problem, bruv. You can stay outside. Why? Because an air sign person, maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, when it comes to a female air sign person in a Two of Cups, their minds come to calmer waters, man. Because they saw what this masculine was doing. He was living with someone else. Bring purpose challenges. Bring obstacles and delays to God's Two of Cups. And the Empress don't chase no one. So she understands someone's going for a painful ending. Somebody wanted a wish fulfillment to be non-fulfilled. Somebody was backstabbing the Two of Cups. It's a past life connection. It came with challenges, rivals, obstacles. But now we're seeing these challenges of this cold feeling. Someone's got cold feelings. And someone's about to have cold feelings. And now someone's coming in protected. Why? Because they understand they've got to come with a challenge. They come with a challenge. You don't come with the truth, nothing but the truth. You ask them to stay outside. In the rain. Someone's in the rain outside crying maybe. By looking at, yeah, because someone is in a nightmare now. Why? Because someone's going to someone's community maybe to have a harsh talk. Oh, yeah, because now we're talking about secrets. Maybe someone's secretly watching you in your community. And they're probably afraid to knock that door. Why? Because you left them unfulfilled. And now they're coming in, maybe want to have this fight, this argument, this challenge. Well, they know. Why? Because probably it's the first time someone told them off. Oh, yeah, first time. Maybe someone got told off. Like a little child. Like a little child got told off. Like, I got to go and face my challenge for real, for real, for real. Fuck the devil. The devil's nothing compared to the truth, man. You know, I think it's worse. I think it's harder for people to face the truth. I think it's easier to face the devil. Just when you're looking at weak people. In their sadness, sitting in their sadness. Why? Abandoned. Maybe someone feels they're going to be abandoned. Or feel like if they tell their feelings, they're going to feel unloved. You know? But it comes from self-love. You can't get validation from outside yourself. If you all be looking for that love. And you all be looking for that lost love, lost love, lost love. Is it love or lust? Lust of loss. Because you can't lose yourself in self-love. So someone's looking at feeling abandoned or unloved. But somebody was juggling, but somebody wanted to come and maybe balance the situation. But they got to come with the truth, and they know there's going to be a very heavy challenge for them. Oh, yeah, it is. Love intimidates, does it? All right, now you've got the cold air sign person. Hey, and someone's worried. Someone's worried about someone's romance. Yeah, someone's worried. Why? Because someone was lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it, baby. Oh, yeah. Somebody was someone else and looking at someone else, and someone thought, no, I got you. You're my baby. Yeah, they were lying. These two were lying. While he was looking at someone else, a sweetheart, a soulmate. This one was being very codependent. Look, no air. God needs air to work between people. Air won't work between this person. Why? Because it was about overindulgence. Help me, don't leave me. I'm the penny pincher. Lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. Oh, yeah, so someone tried to purposely destroy 2 of Cups. All right, so someone's seen a challenge and a battle. Okay, lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. Now someone's looking like they backstab a 2 of Cups. Okay, someone's very curious about a surprise, but they feel very unloved, unfulfilled. Unfulfilled, man, sitting back, watching, spying, stalking, not saying fuck all. Now maybe someone wants to make some fast speed movements into someone's community to talk about partnership, maybe that became a challenge, maybe with a Taurus person, or you're being guided by the higher self. Because now you're looking at maybe someone was looking for a message back, but no one did. Oh, yeah, so you backstabbed your fucking self. Maybe somebody is praying to God, say, God, please bring back my 2 of Cups. I bring a challenge with a Taurus person, or maybe a Gemini person. God, what was I thinking? Please forgive me. I'm on my knees. I don't want no more women on their knees sucking for my honeybees. My pipeline is now out of order. We're going to demolition. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I like that structure. Oh, gosh, don't go there with your... Oh, my oil and gas hat just went on. All right? You know, someone doesn't want to thing out their oil or gas pipe that way no more. No, because you're just wasting. Wasting. Someone's looking for a wish fulfillment. Somebody was backstabbing a wish fulfillment, but someone's praying to God or looking at their highest self. Okay? You could be a Scorpio person, you could be a Gemini person, you could be a Taurus person, you could be a Leo person, but you're looking at a wish fulfillment, all right, that went into a difficult situation. Somebody held back. Maybe someone was very curious, but now it's not fulfilling. It's not fulfilling, man. Lying and cheating, how is it fulfilling? So someone's in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. Maybe a Queen of Wands is in a nightmare. Maybe they're upset. They have to leave because they went for convenience, maybe in a tree house. And someone said, no, get out. Get out, 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 out. But they're at the window watching, watchy, witchy, witchy, watchy. No. Someone said, no, you need to leave. You've been permanently excluded. So now looking at a situation. Maybe a Gemini masculine is looking at unrequited love and it's become a nightmare. Because it needs to end. Someone's ending. Every ending has a new beginning. Someone's ending. Someone's moving out someone's yard and they're crying about it. Oh, yeah, why cry about something that we got from illusion? How you got it is how it ends, isn't it? So if you're looking at someone else's sadness because you took someone else's property, why are you upset for? You did it to everybody else. Don't be a hypocrite now. Keep your same energy. Keep your same energy. Just like you were happy to steal, lie, cheat from other people for your stability, for your house, for your events, for that celebration. You were happy. You are happy. Now it happened to you. Keep that same energy, my friend. Keep that same energy. Keep that balance, my friend. All right. So now someone's looking at the unicorn. And now the soulmates. They looked into each other's eyes and they felt each other's soul. And they understand they're on a spiritual, romantic journey. Maybe a masculine wants to come forward to the Queen of Swords. Because the Queen of Swords is looking at this ending saying, you lot are foolish. Wasting your time. Someone's got a different perspective. Maybe a Leo person. Maybe looking at Ten of Pentacles. When it comes to lovers. And looking at a different insight. When it comes to earth angels. Making that decision. Maybe it comes to Queen of Wands. Looking at maybe feeling defensive over Empress. Because somebody wants to be reliable. Maybe a fire sign person wants to go towards a Aquarius person. And that's the truth. Because he feels like that's his counterpart. She's been writing him letters. But he came to a difficult situation. With a King of Cups. He's now worried about his own wish fulfillment when it comes to his emotions. Someone's moving. The her because they're working. A Leo person is working on his own speed. Changes of life. Going more into maybe rewards, recognition. But somebody was lying about recognition. So now someone feels unfulfilled, abandoned. Because of a secret of deception. From a Taurus person. That took that risk. With a King of Pentacles. A rich man or man with money. Maybe a Virgo person. Queen of Pentacles. She was looking at smelling her own fucking roses within her own world. Oh no. Do you know what? Always the Four of Pentacles around this Queen of Pentacles, man. That's all she wants, man. To make her look like she's self-sufficient. But she's not. She's a manipulator. She's a con actress. Told you she brings nothing but battles. And now someone's walking away from this Queen of Pentacles. It's about self-respect, man. Someone's looking at their own sweetheart for a new love, new beginning, maybe the Emperor. Because it's been a foundation that went up on false ground. False grounds, man. Queen of Swords is looking at this ending. Hey, the Emperor! Leo person. Maybe wants to come in. And she's like, well, if you come in, you better be armed up, my friend. Because you said love intimidates. Well, you've got the code. You've got the code, Empress now. Says you're right. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for when it comes to opportunities. When you see a horizon happening. Be careful what you wish for when it comes to your energy, actions, and intentions. Someone's looking ahead. Or maybe someone was waiting. Yeah. Why? Because of stagnations that bring obstacles, delays, rivals, challenges. Maybe somebody wants a truce. Or somebody was divided with their loyalty. Take it as it resonates. Maybe a Leo person is maybe happy under the deck. But this seems to be a challenge. Behind an air signs person, maybe a Queen of Swords. Oh, why can't you lot piss off, man? You lot are just annoying, bruv. This Queen of Pentacles is back again. Genevieve Nanjo, you are so fucking annoying. The challenge, the rival. So the challenge is, because it's air sign person, the Queen of Swords, they feel like she's very balanced when it comes to security. She brings prosperity. She brings creativity. She's the comfort. She's security. She brings opportunities, okay? Very practical. Maybe they sent messages, but maybe Queen of Pentacles saw this message as a self-centered, jealous, envious, smothering, bad investment, greedy little whorepipe around a Leo person that was stalking, okay? And they were looking because they wanted an unfulfillment. They wanted this surprise to be unfulfilled. Why? Because they don't have no empathy. So someone went into someone's community or someone's home and created challenges and obstacles towards a Two of Cups. But now someone was very curious. Curiosity killed the cat in this incident. Why? Because curiosity killed that cat. Why? Because behind the back of the Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles was spying, stalking, and backstabbing. Do you understand? She was using her lips to sink people's ships. Now this is not fulfilling this person. Why? Because the trickery dickery doc, sucking all that cock, did not work. So now they're running out of this house in a fucking nightmare. Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah, they are. They wanted it to be a nightmare for a Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords are too balanced at home. Do you understand? So now you understand somebody is going to be running out like a victim, acting like it wasn't me, Shaggy. So someone's a bull in a china shop running out like a victim, a Queen of Pentacles. All right? So now we understand the balance or the structure of this Queen of Pentacles when it comes to romance, okay? A Taurus person, okay? And their wish fulfillment. It's coming to a fucking end. All right? Because Queen of Swords was looking at the situation. She said, over my dead body, my girl. All right? Because on my head, I'm too structured. Oh, yeah. I am way too structured. You see, it comes to my family. Don't play. So she's in front of the Empress saying, you better sort your motherfucking ass out, Leo. And Leo's thinking, uh-oh, I've got a challenge with the Queen of Swords. My counterpart, she's a very strong-headed woman, a very good businesswoman. Uh-oh, what have I done? So now you're looking at, someone's looking. Told you, at the Two of Cups. Two of Cups, my darling, air sign person, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords looking at this relationship with the Queen of Pentacles. Draining, unfulfilled, surprise for this bitch. Never mind, my darling. We're looking at connections. We're looking at unity. We're looking at maybe a proposal, okay? And someone's very in a nightmare about someone's proposal, so someone's Two of Cups. So this Queen of Pentacles acts like she don't see nothing, but she's watching, all right? Oh, yeah, she watchy, all right? Maybe for the last 4 years. Oh, yeah, this third-party person feels very unfulfilled now when it comes to friendship, celebrations, community, and maybe support. Because this person was looking for happiness, for overindulgence in this house, in this community. Why? Because they were looking at a loss of opportunity. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person will be missing out opportunities in this environment. Yes, they will. Because why? They're a very bad investor. Oh, yeah, and they're going to have ongoing debts. Someone's going into debt. Someone's going into some serious debt. Oh, yeah, because they thought a 4-pillar house, you just get it. Remember, you need electric. Oh, yeah. You need gas. You need rent. You need furniture. All of that. And then you're going to bring people around for fun. Listen. Behind the back of the Queen of Pentacles, she said, no relationship for you. I want party. Someone said you can go and jog off. So someone saw this challenge with the Queen of Pentacles in their community, and I said, no. Sharp talking. You're getting the fuck out. Whether you're crying or not, go and cry to your mother and your father. No one gives a shit, third-party person crying, because they were working on deception. They were working on blocking a Queen of Swords. A soulmate. That is a very good businesswoman. Very balanced, very good with home. Somebody wants to come in and work with the Queen of Swords, but somebody was working on blocking the Queen of Swords. So they bring a challenge and obstacles. Why? Is a cold-hearted bitch. And a Leo person that has to defend themselves. Maintain your control, Queen of Swords. Stand up for yourself, my darling. Don't compromise for no one. No one. So you could be looking at a masculine Gemini person. You're looking at this challenge, obstacles, when it comes to teamwork, collaboration, or building a business. Now looking at maybe their friends, how they celebrate. Maybe someone's looking at their partnerships, thinking like it's an obstacle when it comes to the Queen of Pentacles. Because someone's in a wish fulfillment, an opportunist. Someone's looking more at an illusion. This is a fantasy. Someone's looking at their choices that's become an indecision. Because now we're looking at coldness within this team. Why? They lack skills, lack quality. They were more looking for quantity and not quality. Do you understand? So I'm looking at someone's craftmanship is a craft womanship. Crafty. Do you understand? It comes to collaborations, teamwork. So now maybe there's someone in their blunt truth. Maybe it could be an Aries person or a Gemini person. Okay, was in an illusion, a fantasist. All right. So I look at the Two of Cups on the foundation of a Queen of Pentacles. Restless, burn out, stress out, lack of focus now. Nervous are you? Anxiety are you? Over a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Why? Because she's scared. She needs to be behind this Leo person. This woman is an asshole. So now you're looking at someone, maybe a Gemini or Libra person, is focus or lack of focus because of a Queen of Pentacles. So now they feel stressed about their relationships or partnership, maybe in a business. So someone's in a nightmare when it comes to investments. Someone is very upset because somebody wants to invest in a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, or somebody wants to invest in God's Two of Cups because he went into a Five of Cups. Five of Cups is loss, grief. You understand? Somebody wanted to abandon a Two of Cups. Somebody wanted two people to feel unloved. They've done it on purpose. All right. So he went from a Four of Cups, a surprise, was unfulfilled. Now this person feels unfulfilled. Why? Because they made themselves feel abandoned now. Maybe a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person because they were looking for finance. But now they're going for a financial failure, even more worse than the first time. So you're looking at lack of stability, lack of resources. Why this person needs to be alone? Why? Because they're a fucking nightmare. The third-party person in this group is a nightmare. Somebody wants to invest or turn their back on a third-party person. Somebody wants to invest in a Two of Cups. But somebody spent a lot of money stressing out their own self and invested on purpose by getting a team of people to destroy God's Two of Cups into a Five of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. Acting like she can't fucking see. But trust me, she does. She likes to ignore, you see. But this one, she ain't done it ignoring. I'll tell you that for nothing. So now you've seen someone's running out like a victim. There you go. Someone's running out like a victim. Why? Because maybe somebody wants to reach out and bring balance after a block. Because somebody wants to come in for a romantic gesture. It could be an Aries masculine person. Because now he's in this wish fulfillment to come in, blunt truth, after a challenge, obstacles. Because there seems to be a lack of focus. Because someone's very nervous and anxiety, Queen of Pentacles, when it comes to investments. And when it comes to someone investing, coming in quite quickly. Because they're bringing hope, maybe to a Gemini person. Somebody that reached out. Someone's in shame, though, of their secrets. Someone's in shame. And it's a Taurus person. They don't want to feel left out of a group or collaboration. When it comes to romance, too late, bitch. You should have believed in God. Instead, you didn't. So these two soulmates are probably got the same energy about romance. Can they keep dreaming about each other? So now they see, like, they got to walk away. They got to walk away from people, things, and places, like people at work, people that they're familiar with, families. They got to heal and restore their own memories. This is why a lot of people do a lot of, I've learned since I was a child, when it comes to dreams from a child, sometimes we meet up in dreams because there's things that we cannot discuss on earth as somebody would be unearthed. So we have to do a lot of healing within the dreams. Because if we bring it down to earth, it'd be more difficult of a challenge to deal with. Do you understand? So most things come from truth within yourself. It'd just be hard to understand that. But I was familiar with this person. I worked with this person. What do you mean this person's the devil? What do you mean this person? Yeah, if you look within yourself, you'll realize you'll get rid of all your confusions and illusions. Because someone's in a fantasy in this group. Because they felt familiar to someone. Could be an ex. But ex person wants to come in and maybe get rid of a block they did in the past. Because they probably left you as an option. Because they had other choices. But it wasn't a fantasy, an illusion when it comes to unrequited love. Maybe because it was a friend, maybe. It was a lie. So now we look at a situation. Someone felt stuck. Someone's stuck thinking maybe of a Gemini female. Because they left them as an option. This is why they want to come in with armor. Because they understand you've got a challenge now. So this person is thinking about an entrapment that was happening from a Queen of Pentacles. So now you see maybe the Emperor feels like this self-victimization. Or feel stuck in an entrapment when it comes to unrequited love. So now we see someone's in self-imposed restriction. Or someone is looking at, reaching out to a Gemini person to discuss about self-imposed restrictions, weakness of the mind, self-victimization. Because someone's in that thought. Because someone knows someone is restless because they're going to spiritual prison, earth prison, or mental prison. Because of their own self-victimization and projection onto other people by creating entrapments, all right, for their choices to make their to make their wishes come true. But someone is in the wishful thinking, all right? But someone's in an indecision whether they should come in or not into someone's community, which is an air sign person, all right? Because now someone understands, someone's recovering. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person is recovering from a Taurus person or institution. Because they tried to make this person's mind be burned out. Because they were looking for a 2 of Cups investment. So now a Queen of Pentacles is an anxiety. Because a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person is looking at reconciliation. Because the Emperor is talking to God. He wants to move on. He wants to heal. He wants forgiveness from maybe a Libra person or a Gemini person. Because he feels like the worst is over with a Taurus person that is burnt out by the mind. They're stressful, maybe for this masculine. When it comes to collaboration, because this person lacks focus. Why? They are too focused on a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person when they wish fulfillment. Do you understand? This person want to be someone else, man. Because they're going through bad luck, karma, man. They're going for destiny swapping. I don't know. Taurus paid for destiny swapping. I don't know what these people do. I don't go down that rabbit hole. I can't put myself down there. I'm not going to no partitioner and working my ass off to go to some voodoo man that don't know what the fuck he's doing. And now you're fucked. Now you got to face that shame from your game that was lame, a third-party person. So now someone wants to come in, maybe an ex-person wants to come in. He probably wants forgiveness for a third-party person. Could be a friendship, could be a people, things, or place, or community. But he wants to come in and maybe give you more support when it comes to the mental. For both of you when it comes to the soulmate connection. Do you understand? Because I think you're both in the same kind of energy for some of you. So then they can have a joyful occasion. Because someone wants to reach out to an air sign person. Because someone's looking at their own wish fulfillment by using their intuition. A fire sign person wants to come in and invest. Because they realize that they want to go into recovery, a reconciliation. But they understand they're learning. And they want to reach out and have a conversation. That they were very impulsive. And they went for more lust. But they want to invest in the 2 of Cups. Why? Because it makes them feel like more of a free spirit. Do you understand? And not in the lust, but more in lust. Not in lust, but in love. Because lust brings the trust of a rust. Do you understand? But love brings the trust out of the rust. Because love comes with self-love. So someone's looking at maybe being more free-spirited. I hope I made myself clear. Because when I see words, I just go into my own bloody world. Oh yeah, my own world. Someone's looking at ending this bad luck. All right, we went through a karmic situation. Just learn this is Earth School. Maybe invested into a karmic situation. Okay, maybe went for a little bit of a failure. But is it really failure or is it lesson? Are you a failure or are you a lesson? Is this person a failure? Yeah, because of what they did. Do you understand? All right. So now you're looking at change of resistance. But that's coming to an end. Why? Because somebody wants to reach out to an air sign person, a Queen of Swords. Someone feels the Queen of Swords is their soulmate. They have these lovely memories. They want to have this conversation. Maybe they felt like they were very, they fear love. It is what it is. They just fear love, my lovely. Everyone sees love differently, especially when you've got people, things in place are doing the most, you know? Because someone's looking at a misinterpretation. Somebody bring doubt and it's ending. Because the truth has been revealed about a third-party person. Truth is being revealed. Why? Because the truth sets us free. Because someone's looking, maybe the Queen of Swords is looking more at her purpose and somebody wants to end that purpose. But no, we're having a reckoning, awakening and clarity. Someone's looking at their own life purpose, a final decision, a final destination. The final destination. Oh yeah. Why? Because looking at freedom away from a Queen of Pentacles, the devil. Someone's restoring that control. A Queen of Swords is restoring that control. Bringing recovery for the Emperor. Is an Aries person, masculine. Is in entrapment. She sees it in her dream. She don't care what you lot say. She don't care if the team or the world want to go against her. She don't care. She don't care. You see, when you've got your conviction, you know the truth. You stand for the truth. You don't look for validation outside yourself. Why? Because self-love comes with that validation for yourself, all right? I don't want to make this reading too long, all right? I'm going to make it nice and sweet and short, all right? So you look at the Queen of Swords. Now she probably looks very cold. Why? Because she's got that sword up. She said, go near my spiritual husband. Whether we talk or not, I will slice your lies up in public. You were warned for so many years. Touch my spiritual husband and see what the fuck happens to you, Genevieve Nadia. I warned you and your people then. But hard ears wear jars, isn't it? Oh yeah, they do. Hard ears wear jars. You feel let down, are ya? With your blocked creativity, lost love, emptiness, disappointed. Never mind. Never mind. What you want for one, you want for the other. So the Queen of Swords is thinking about a soulmate in an entrapment at work or collaborating with a Queen of Pentacles. Because now we're looking at a situation with a very difficult situation when it comes to indecision, stalemates, opposition. Somebody was waiting, but we're not waiting in vain. I'll tell you that for nothing. Because someone's vain is someone's strain. And someone's vain is someone's train. Off their train, on the train track of their strain with the Queen of Pentacles. Someone had a choice of two, maybe the Emperor, Aries person, and he went for an entrapment. So now someone's looking at self-victimization. No, don't give no mercy to people that do in purpose entrapments. You're crazy. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So now the Emperor, maybe a Sagittarius Leo person, feels a strong opposition from a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they were very unsure about maybe the Queen of Swords' motives, but no, he said, no, I wasn't. No, I fucking wasn't. It's just that. When it's all about embodiments, isn't it? Everyone's different, but instead of me going into it, I'm going to it nice and short. It's about boundaries. It's okay to have boundaries. It doesn't matter if it's someone you'll know familiar. It doesn't matter if you're soulmate. It doesn't matter if you're gifted. It doesn't matter if someone wants to come for a reunion and somebody wants to give you gifts. You still have to have boundaries. You know, maybe these masculine have boundary issues. This is why he got himself in entrapment. Why? Because he was used to or familiar working with this person. Maybe he was familiar. But now he wants to go back to more familiarity to a Queen of Swords. Maybe he feels exhausted. He was trying not to look at her, but he's thinking about this Queen of Swords. He wants to reach out, but he feels like there's boundary issues. Her boundaries are way too high. Way too high, and hers is way too low. So now we're looking at lifting the boundaries, lifting the burden. Maybe the Emperor feels like, you know, he might have had the Queen of Swords waiting, but he had to lift the burden. Because you know what? Like in my case, as much as the Emperor on his outside makes me sick, but you see his soul, he will never have nothing happen to me. Never, ever, 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 ever. 8 billion people can tell me Adiwali went against me 1,000 billion times. That's his flesh. I don't care. But you see the soul of that man. See the soul of that man. He definitely loves me. I don't care what anyone says. He definitely loves me. And he's got the cold me now. He's got the cold me now. But maybe someone wants to lift that burden because someone wants a new direction because they see challenges when they made a decision. So you have to ask yourself, collective, are you ready to make that next step forward into a new pathway? The world is in your hand. If you use your intuition and trust in yourself, don't resist to change. Don't hold on to stagnations. Maybe some of you might have ADHD because they like to hold on to, they like to procrastinate because they got a lot going in their mind sometimes. So instead of like it affecting your life, maybe some of you should go to the doctors. It doesn't matter what age you are. We can always manage that, okay? Because sometimes resistance to change can come from like ADHD as well, okay? Because they understand there's lots of stagnations because they've got lots of thoughts going on. Because some people's good working in a school environment, say for instance, structured, robot, do you know what I mean? But some people's better at learn and play because they got that energy. And I feel that's what most ADHD people need. They need that space to create. They need that, they just need that space. I hope you understand, because I'm not a therapist or nothing. I'm just going by what I experienced, all right? So now you're looking at a lack of acceptance because someone was in an indecision. So that lack of acceptance is coming from victimhood. You can't create problems and then act like a victim. So this is a bull in a china shop running out like a victim singing Shaggy, it wasn't me. But the more you use your intuition and your psychic gauge, you're going to realize this person is a victimhood. Do you understand? This person could like see that you lost something, but that person stole it, but they will help you look for it, but it's in the back pocket of this person. Or this person will get punched up by ABC, but because you don't see ABC, or there's a miscommunication with ABC, regardless how it looks, this person will say, no, ABC did it, but apparently the Queen of Pentacles did it to herself. So now we're looking at victimhood of the way someone invested their time, energy, and intentions when it comes to action, movements, when it comes to traveling. Do you understand? Because someone saw some speed news coming in. So they were very obsessed, an earth sign person. Why? Because their own career is boring. They like to do risky investments. They're a gambler. So it's all going to catch up with them. So regardless if they say, oh, you know, a tarot reader done blah, 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 ABC done blah, blah, blah. When people start looking over this person's finances, especially when it comes to work, they're going to see, well, they didn't force you to steal something. They didn't force you to be obsessive. They didn't force you to do these things. So why did you do it? You can't blame everything on everyone. You've got to sometimes look at yourself. So this person's going to have a very, very hard realization because now someone's in the thought saying it can't get any worse because someone's looking at recovery, despair, all right, in the air, okay? You're now looking at rebuilding. You have to rebuild now because someone built something on false ground. So looking at isolation for an earth sign person, okay? You're looking at the greed, overindulgence, maybe with King of Pentacles. Because now you're looking at a con man with a con actress, you know, in regret. Someone's in regret, man. Maybe God or King of Swords in regret because they worked with an earth sign person, Taurus person. They thought they had a new approach, had the freedom. They're looking at their own personal belief on conventionality, which comes from access pride because they have a lack of real recognition. It's all made up. So no matter how big you make this person, because it was made up on falseness, no matter how famous this person is, they're always in their mind saying, but I lack that recognition. I want to give up, but I want to go in. It's a punishment. Why? Because they're underneath the self of the self. They're a failure. So Aquarius or Gemini person is leaving it behind, moving forward. Why? Because a financial failure, man. Financial failure. Why? Lack of direction, loss of opportunities, the feeling of loss, no empathy. Because why? The truth is out. Someone's making a breakthrough, an air sign person. Making a breakthrough, man. Today's stars are not going to be tomorrow's stars. I'll tell you that for nothing. Because stars, you don't got it wrong. Stars bring healing. They bring the light. They don't oppress people. Especially the Queen of Pentacles. No way. No way. Queen of Pentacles is not designed like that. She's the pre-emperor. She don't design like that, my friend. So we're looking at spirituality. It's not something that you look for your authentic self. It's not something you can learn. It's about seeing your authentic self, seeing you. So it's all good saying, I want to be an empress, I'm a king, I'm a queen. You're learning from the ego. You're not learning from your authentic self. So someone thought coming into a spiritual program, all right, they can just come in willy-nilly and just learn people's entities. No, you're learning your true self. And the true self of Queen of Pentacles is the devil. Remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Love you guys. Bye.